Hello and welcome to another episode of the Win and In podcast. I am your host, Eric Dauernheim. Today we are joined by our guest, you know him, Gabe Hohenstein. Is it Hohenstein right? Or is it Hohenstein?
Hey, as you said it right for the first time. You're doing great, my man. Perfect.
Well, anyways, the man behind the curtain, the man behind Sneep itself. How you doing, buddy?
Doing great. Hot week, but lots of swimming and feeling pretty good. Got a lot of practicing to do this week, but should be an eventful and a great week. How about for yourself?
You know what? This week was actually kind of big for us.
Yeah.
As far as Sneep goes.
Oh man, was it big?
We got our first. Yeah, it's true. We got first of many, but our first big idea that came to video form with the hot tub unboxing video.
Such a great video.
It's still climbing as far as the views and the comments. What's the timeline? I'm sure by the time we put this out, it will already be over. But
so this timeline, like if you're talking about for the giveaway part of it.
Yeah, so we're gonna give away flame scale furnace. So and you said that they have to oh damn, we're at 197 now. We're gonna get like 50 a day. Some of this. So
you gotta.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you got.
No, I was just gonna say like some of this comes from like me spreading the word, but some of this comes from like people that I don't think any of us knows. Right? I know there's some people here, but like
not that many.
That Guile 5 theme person, like
he's the man, dude. We gotta get him on the podcast. I should message him. He was
woman.
He was hyping us, or woman.
Yeah,
whatever they go with, it's totally cool. But they're hyping us up on our previous videos.
They made us. They made us get to work, basically.
Yeah, right. So shout out to them. They're the coolest. Hopefully they listen to this.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. No, I'm looking at it. Because Friday we'll announce the winner of the Flamescale Furnace.
Cool.
This should be up tomorrow, which should be Wednesday. We're a couple days late.
How many participants do we have for that? Like, how many people are in?
Let me go count.
Running right now?
I think there was only 8. Like I was kind of surprised.
That's good odds.
Amount.
That's good. Well, you know what? We'll keep doing it, and we'll see if it
once grows. Once we like make the video and show everyone like how many people actually entered, like they'll be like, wow, I really should have done that.
Yeah. Like once it maybe like if we happen to know the person or maybe anyways whoever we send it to, like the winner, see if they want to make a little short of them like getting it through the mail. Oh
yeah, I was totally gonna have them plug it, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I was looking at the video right now.
Okay.
Sorry, what you say?
No, I was just gonna ask if you were gonna give them like free stickers and whatnot.
Oh yes, sir. I was actually planning on, as long as the participant numbers were low enough, everyone that participated in like trying to get the card, I was actually gonna send them some stickers. So
hell yeah!
If you enter, you should be able to get stickers as long as supplies last. So that should be pretty sweet.
Fuck yeah, cool. As
long as we don't get a couple thousand, then I'm like, oh golly gee whiz, guys, we have an issue.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
Go ahead. I want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, like you said, like looking at the video and the analytics, we're at. Where are we at? 197, like you said, 25 comments and 26 likes. I feel like that's pretty good.
That's good. Or what's the retention rate? I'm curious on that.
Let's see. Retention rate on that is. Oh man, am I blind? Average view duration is 1.5 minutes.
Perfect. That's the intro. That's my favorite part.
Right? It literally is the intro.
That's my favorite part.
This is it. Retention rate's not the best. It's at 35%, so it could totally be better. But I mean,
we'll get them next time. It's all good.
We'll work on it. It's a work in progress.
It is a work. We got so many more to come. I mean, there's just so many possibilities with this idea. So.
Oh no, for sure.
Yeah. No. Yeah. If we.
But like a lot of the. Oh, easily money. A lot of the what's it called? Views are actually from browse features, so it's just being suggested in people's content.
Good.
And then. I made those 2 TikToks or shorts.
Oh, you made some shorts on it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna check that
and one of them currently has 206 views.
Oh damn! Opening a
But
flesh and blood cold foil in a hot tub.
right. But yeah, that one has a dislike. Same with the
That one
other
has a
short.
dislike.
Yeah, like that, and then the other one has a dislike. So whoever someone was rallying and disliking these, I'll tell you what.
Oh
But you know it
boy.
happens.
Hey, whatever. They, you know,
I mean, they could have got the free
I
cards.
understand. You know, it's like, why are you throwing away
Yeah.
cards? Because it's fun.
It happens. We're just loving life, doing our best.
Oh yeah. I think.
But no, I feel pretty
I
stoked.
think we'll
I'm
have another
excited for whoever
video
wins
next
it.
week too. Of another one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if not,
Dude,
one, but two, we'll
I
see what
am
happens.
like that is getting me super excited. Like I love when to like give out suggestions and you know like for sealed or limited. I like doing that because I know something. Oh, by the way, I want to talk about that real quick. Guess who is now back to being top 5 in the world and now second in the States?
Really?
Yeah.
How did a couple people drop from Flesh and Blood?
So no, what it was is that RTN season had a draft, and so some people went down.
Oh, that's what we
no one
like.
could catch me.
Eric's number 2 now.
I
in
am
the States.
number 2 in the States, 5th in the world. Feels good to be back in the top 5 for the world. Oh man!
Jeez.
So the problem is I'm not going to Lily though, and so there's a very good chance I get kicked out. So we'll see. I'm gonna enjoy it for now.
Well, I mean, your score shouldn't change, so it'd only be like a couple people below you if they beat the top people. So I mean, the probability of you actually losing more than 5 spots is pretty low.
So
I think.
Peter, he actually lives here in Vegas as well, and so and he is just like what 4 points below me. He's going to Lily, so if he does good, I think I'm losing it. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Wow. Do you know where he lives?
Here in Vegas, I don't know where he lives. No, I know he works at a car shop.
You don't catch
yeah,
my
I know
drift?
what you're going at.
Oh man, he missed his flight. Weird. Poor Peter. Oh, that's sick though. Congrats. That's really sick.
Oh, okay. So, you know, this would be a nice little segue. So, Skirmish was this last weekend, and do you know about the Marvel mats that were revealed?
Those were like those ash wings that I saw going on the Facebook groups.
Yep.
Those were going for a shitload of money.
So it's supposed to be like a rate of like 1 out of every 35 store gets them. And sure enough, the store that I went to Skirmish on had one. And it came down to me and Peter, second and third in the States.
Oh,
and
Peter.
Peter ended up taking it. So I was so close. It was a good game too. It was very well played on both ends, I feel. So, very good game.
Question. Yeah, so for the Marvel mats, why did they make it? How did they choose, I guess?
Supposedly, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be random. It's funny too because the next day there was another skirmish. We only had we had 3 skirmishes down here, and 2 of them were on one weekend. Next day is another store, and they also had the fucking Marvel mat. So it was like, yeah, Vegas is just lucky city. But that one I did not get close on. I got to top 8, but the draft was just so bad. I was in a terrible spot between.
You didn't force Fi?
I forced Draconic. I didn't even know what hero was going to be, even when after the draft was done. If it was going to be Fire or Dromite.
Oh god.
Yeah, I was beside some new people, as well as beside like, oh man, I was just in a bad spot, like honestly. So like I kept open as long as I could, but like to my left was a Fi, to my right was a Dromai, and then also it was bad. Anyways,
it sounds kind of rough. Actually, I got a really good segment. If we can
let's do it. Let's do it.
If you don't mind me jumping in on this train.
With that.
Okay, cool. Because this floats right into the playmat issue. So imagine this a world. So I saw this in the Facebook group talking about playmats. It was under the Flesh and Blood rules. And so this group participant, he's like, hello. And he's asking a question.
Sure.
Here's a question. At our locals, there are a lot of copied playmats. What should I, as a local judge, do? What would you, a level 2, level 3, or level 4 event judge
Copied?
do? And so copied. So I was kind of confused. I was like, what does he mean by copied? So, I dive into the comments and try to read his responses. What he is talking about is people coming in with playmats that aren't LSS, like, officiated or approved with LSS art. So, like, if someone goes on to, like, Inked Gaming, gets a mass momentum on a playmat and plays with that. This guy's having an issue with people showing up to events with playmats that have arts that aren't the expensive LSS ones. What are your thoughts?
I think from a business standpoint, you can't do that. But like, as just from like a player standpoint, I don't think you're gonna get in trouble for that, and I don't think you should get in trouble for that. If you're not making money off it, it's fine.
No, I agree. Right? It's like they're just trying to enjoy the game. It's kind of unreasonable for. Well, I don't know if you follow Facebook at all or the marketplace or whatever. So original Mask of Momentum playmats from the Taiwan or whatever, they're going for about $3,000 a piece.
Yeah, mats in this game are huge.
But if that's your favorite art, it's like, why can't you just do your own? Or why can't, I mean, like, I get it to a point with it, they're being their art, but you're not doing it for profit. Like, some of the arguments I was reading in this, basically talking about how LSS makes these playmats rare and exclusive, and they want to keep them rare and exclusive. And so you get the owners of these mats, they get upset about it because they're like, these are supposed to be rare and exclusive. Why do you get to own one when I had spent $3,000, but all you did was spend $30? Like, I don't know. It's kind of like a fake card, but I still think it's fine.
Yeah, it's not being used like a fake card, though. I mean, you don't need a playmat to play this game. You need a card to play this game. So, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I get it, I guess.
I think in the long run,
like honestly, like, does $3,000 feel good on a playmat? Like,
no, you're not going to be playing.
You're not even going to be playing with the damn playmat if it's $3,000. So, like,
yeah,
I honestly don't really get the point. But I'm not a collector. You're a collector. Like, if you had one of these playmats, would you be upset?
Yeah, like.
Well, I guess you're an investor.
Well, no. So I like investor. Yeah, I mean, I collect a little, but not. I mean,
we need Jonathan
I haven't really collected
for
a
this
whole lot
question.
of flesh. We love some magic, but God,
we got to kind of table this. We got to get him on next time. And,
yeah, we got to table this.
But I think you're totally right. Yeah. Finish up.
To finish my thought. As like an investor, if someone that wants to make money off of owning said property or whatever, it's like, yeah, if I still own the one that's worth money and the legitimate, like, actual LSS approved one, that's not going to lose any value if there's a fake in the market. It's kind of like any of the sneakerheads with their shoes. It's like any cards in general, like Magic the Gathering, Flesh and Blood. The original will keep its value when the fakes are worth pennies on the dollar and are kind of like.
Well, as long as you can tell it's a fake, right?
So it shouldn't change shit. Too. Right? As long as the person doesn't try to sell the playmat with it acting like it's legitimate. That's my thought. Like, I could see it being an issue if he did the exact, like, Taiwan Open, everything on there. But if it's just the art of a card, I don't think it's an issue. But people got up in arms about it. I'll tell you what. There's 31 comments on this, and I just posted a couple
Always
hours
a little bit of drama we get to have in this little podcast. I like it. Yeah, it feels good.
It feels good. We're biased. We don't honestly, side with one side or the other.
Don't care. I actually really don't care. I was more invested in the other drama than this one.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just like so like. No, I agree. Well, I was just so like taken aback when I was like reading through, and it was a judge asking if he should like ban a player, not ban a player, but reprimand a player for playing a playmat that's different art than an art. Like, I don't know. I was just like, what?
Anyhow, so okay, yeah, I definitely want to get Jonathan's view on this too. Yeah.
God, we need.
Yeah, right. Let me just get him on right now. Too. But hopefully, maybe we'll get him on next week. Maybe we'll have a super podcast. Maybe we'll have 4 people. No, that would be terrible, man. I did terrible at like
chaos,
navigating
actually.
through two extra people.
Oh, I thought I was gonna barf.
Yeah, we'll move on. So,
All right, yeah, let's move on.
Oh yeah, and this week we don't have Adam. If you haven't guessed already, we're hoping to get him next week. We'll get him before he goes off. That's for sure. But yeah,
And if he doesn't, he doesn't get to leave the state.
But you and Adam are going to go to Battle Hardened Portland, right? All right.
Yeah, we're heading out Friday when we're off work, mobbing over the 10, 11 hours, and gonna go play a gold foil competition.
Are you playing in that Super Armory, or is that the day you're like driving?
So we're not doing the Super Armory because that's the day we're driving in. We were looking at it. We didn't think like the price support was worth taking a day off work for it. Yeah, it's just an armory with just some flashy glitter and stuff. But
is it CC?
Battle Hardened should be really sweet. Good payout.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, CC. I'm still undetermined with my deck.
We're getting
Kinda
pretty
nervous
close.
about that.
Pretty close.
Worst comes to worst, we'll play Genius.
Yeah, what are you leaning to right now?
Yeah, so terrifying. So right now I'm leaning towards playing Bravo. Something similar to the list that just won that one Battle Hardened a week and a half ago. I'm leaning towards that. Not completely set. I might play Briar because I have a lot of reps in Briar and I feel very comfortable just in general playing Briar.
Briar's not in a bad spot either, honestly.
Might play Fi.
And I like we were talking about last week. I don't think Fi's in a bad spot either, but I do like Bravo just personally as a Guardian player, and I think this type of Bravo is less control and more just hard hitting. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so fun.
That's
it's just big hits and just having fun with it. Deck. Oh yeah, no, it's such a fun blast. The only issue that I'm kind of running into, I guess not an issue, it's me just playing with Fate. I ordered my cards to complete that deck, such as
I was supposed to send you a card. I just remember that.
It's supposed to arrive on Friday.
I totally forgot. I am the fucking worst. I'm gonna drive to Montana. I'm sorry.
I'm not. It's fine. It's not the end of the world.
Just cut the podcast.
I can pick one up there
I'm so sorry.
Okay. No, hey, think about it. Oh golly.
That's true.
If I play Bravo, I don't need it, so we're fine. We'll just play Bravo. How about that? I just decided. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy decision we just figured out on the podcast. We're playing Bravo. As long as my Crown of Providence comes in too. I kind of ordered that. Should be a Friday.
Go win the gold foil one.
If not, we're gonna have to buy another one in Portland.
Yeah, easy.
Jeez, wouldn't that be sick?
All right. Well, good luck on that. That should be fun. I do want to talk about these Battle Hardens actually real quick. I was going to try to make this one, but then just how things happen, couldn't do it. So I was like, you know what? That's fine. I'll hit up one of the other Battle Hardens. Let me hit up like Battle Hardened Denver or Battle Hardened. I don't even know what was the Minneapolis. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, I'll just hit up one of those. It'd be fine. Yeah. Well, I found out that Battle Hardened Minneapolis is like the weekend after Nationals. So it's like, okay, well that's like unreasonable. And then Battle Hardened Denver is the weekend before Worlds. And so it's like, yeah, it's kind of like crazy. Battle Hardened Portland was the last Battle Hardened that was actually like reasonably timed as far as an event.
I would disagree completely. I feel like they're doing this on purpose because Battle Hardened Portland is like 4 days before the Pro Tour. Or something like that. Or not maybe 4 days, but it's like the week before. Because I know Adam flies out, I think, the week we get back.
Shit, I didn't even think about that. You're absolutely right. All these Battle Hardens are very
I really
bad.
think they're just doing it on purpose.
They might be right.
Like,
I guess...
They might do it on purpose to prepare people.
It might be to prepare people, but I think probably even more. This is put your little tinfoil cap on, because...
God, I love my tinfoil cap.
This is even more. I think LSS is like putting these Battle Hardens pretty damn close. So if you're like super hyper competitive, you can attend both. But if you're just competitive, you're going to choose the bigger events. So you're going to choose Pro Tour, you're going to choose National, you're going to choose Worlds. which allows
Mhm.
for people maybe not as competitive, but competitive enough to go to a Battle Hardened to go to these other events. So it would feel that these Battle Hardens are the easier event because they're so close.
True.
You know, um, that's
And they give
and they
out
give out
PTIs too.
PTIs. I mean, they got good pricing at Battle Hardens. They get good mats too. I really want that mat. That mask.
The Mask of the
Yeah,
Pouncing
yeah.
Links. Oh god, it's
That's
so good
so good.
looking.
Yeah. And honestly, I was just thinking like Battle Hardened LA was like in the week of RTNs. Now RTNs aren't like anything like big, like Pro Tour or Nationals or Worlds, but it is kind of weird that you got multiple events going on at the same time as these Battle Hardens. But
Well, wasn't when we went down to Dallas, wasn't that like 2 weeks before the Pro Tour or like 3 weeks? Was it close? I'm trying
I
to
don't think it
remember.
was 3 weeks because like I didn't feel, or 2 weeks at least. It might have been three, but I didn't feel like
Okay.
like the reason why I'm not going to this pro tour is because I just came back from a vacation, and so it's like 2 weeks later I would have to ask to like get more time off, and I was like, it's a little bit like too soon. I
Dicey.
should like work a little bit more before asking time off again. Um,
Yeah, no,
but
totally.
I didn't feel that way with Bellhorn, Dallas, and New Jersey. So I think they're pretty well spaced apart.
Yeah. Maybe that was me being
You're
crazy.
a little crazy.
I am
Yeah.
a madman.
All right. So, yeah, there's a little hot take on it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's our
That's a
week
week's
of
assignment.
excitement.
All
I
right.
like
So,
that.
I think the last thing because honestly, not much has happened. I mean, like, we got skirmishes. So I hope whoever's listening to this y'all did well in your skirmish. Got some cold foil blitz heroes. That'd be cool. How'd you do in your skirmish, Gabe?
My skirmish went
Nice.
pretty well. I fought against a wild boar, lost in the finals to
Mm,
a raccoon, but it's sometimes it's all right. He had a family and
yeah, they're all
kids,
net deckers over there.
but
Yeah.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I didn't play skirmish, so I was just outside playing with the wildlife. I don't know
Yeah,
if you
no,
caught my
I figured
reference,
that out. No, I
but
don't. I like to just give you
God,
shit.
no, talking about yeah, no, so sad. They had one
Oh,
in
yeah, that makes
Spokane,
sense.
but they tried getting us together. They were trying to
Oh,
rally
that's
us. It
cool.
was really funny.
They want y'all.
Um, but what did I do this weekend? I was doing something important. Oh, I was up
Mm,
at family reunion
yeah.
up in the Flathead. But speaking about raccoons, because I was talking about it. Why you ask raccoons? You say I was driving into work today at
Okay.
like 5 a.m. and there was a family of raccoons
Ooh,
massacred on the road, and I felt so
rough.
sad. And I still have the baby raccoons image in my head, and it makes me want to cry.
Well, that's a doubter.
Fun fact: it's not so fun.
Let's move on from that.
That's how my skirmish season felt, Eric. I
No,
hope you
that
can relate. Do you have a good skirmish season? I
yeah,
mean, it
I
sounds
got
like it went
two top
well.
eights. All raccoons are alive out here. I
Casual.
don't think there is raccoons out here.
Oh
Too
god,
hot.
I'm just
Um,
too hot. Yeah, those
yeah,
things are
they
furry
are. They are.
and fat.
Okay, so the last piece of information I want to go over here is they got this avoid common tournament infractions on their website. So back alley oracle number 9, avoid common tournament infractions. So
Oh, I
here's the
think I
deal.
read that.
When the world premiere for Uprising happened in Vegas, I think as far as the Uprising event, I think that went probably pretty well. I don't think I heard anything different, but there was a team event that was Team Blitz, so teams of 3, and that was a ton of fun. It was a blast. I hope they do more of it. However, there were so many problems with it, and I wonder because they said LSS was going to respond because there was a lot of grief with it. And I wonder if this is our response here. So, like, at first it talks about tardiness, whatever. That's, it is what it is. Like, no one's